Hello everyone, this is Jackie Rose with JackiesRamblings.com and DirtPoorNoMore.com. Today I wanted to list the realistic ways to fund your small business. I'm not talking about business loans or getting a second mortgage or any of that. I'm talking about the real people's way to fund a business, okay? So no angel investors, no business loans, no credit cards, none of that. The real people's way to fund a business. I don't know why I always talk with my hands. I noticed in my videos, but whatever. Okay, so the first one I wanted to list was Get Paid Twos, or GPTs is what they call them. Basically, you get paid to shop, to watch videos, to do offers, paid and free offers, play games, etc. A site that I like to refer to is Swagbucks, which I've been using them for a very long time. I think since 2008. I'm not sure. But yes, and I will list that in the comments. There's also InstaGC, which is very popular. I do have them, but I don't use them. There's so many Get Paid To websites, and more keep popping up every single day. And usually they have a minimum cash out, and they can cash out to your PayPal. It's usually like $10, $15. And then some you get paid same day, instantly. Some you do it with referral based. But if you don't want to depend on other people to get your funding, then Get Paid Twos, earning it your way without referrals, which you can get referrals and get more money too as well. But if you want to just do it simple, just do the offers and whatnot, and then get paid, you can do it that way as well. The other thing I wanted to list, and it always gets mentioned too, and if you've heard of some of these things, I'm sorry, and if you haven't, then great, you know, let me be the one to tell you. eBay has been around forever, and Craigslist too, and you can buy and sell off both those places, you know, and even though their fees are kind of high on eBay, you can still sell on Craigslist. You know, just stuff you have around the house, stuff you want to get rid of, you know, even find stuff to flip, you know, you can do it that way too. I'm not a fan of this next one, but some people like to do it. I don't like driving, but you can drive for Uber or Lyft. That is an option. Another thing you can do is, it's because I don't like driving. Another thing you can do is donate plasma, sperm, become a surrogate if you're healthy enough and young enough, donate your eggs, you know, those are always options. They always have those clinical studies that they always need people for. I remember years ago I had strep throat, and in my clinic office they had a study for strep throat. So I joined it, of course, at the same time, and I went from making $100 to $300 on that deal. So there are plenty of options with that too. Just look in your area, look up clinical trials, and then put your city and state when you Google it. The sittings, pet sitting, babysitting, house sitting, you know, even older adult sitting, you know, taking care of older adults. Personally, I do have experience in that, and I've been trained myself. I do like taking care of older adults. So yes, so those are options as well. It's almost tax season, so your tax refund, you know, you can fund your business that way. I used to fund it that way in the past, you know. I'm not a fan of this one neither, but I have done it in the past, so GoFundMe or crowdfunding, you know, GoFundMe is a good way. But I think a lot of people are turned off by GoFundMe type of websites and donation websites, so I don't really recommend that one. AirNib, if you feel comfortable renting out a room in your house, you know, or if you can find some creative way to rent out your space that you have, if you have extra space to strangers, if you feel comfortable, you can do it that way too. Some people have come up with some real creative ways. I've seen AirNibs where they have people sleeping outside on couches. So, I mean, I would go for that AirNib, you know. It just all depends. You just got to be really creative. If you have a special skill, use it and do that, you know. there's so many ways. If you just look up Google how to make extra cash, there is so many different ways. There's micro jobs, there's fancy hands, there's Amazon MTurk, there's all kinds of things. I mean, I Google it all the time to see what's new, you know. Plus, if you want, you can also get a part-time job at home or outside of the house, because there are plenty of telecommuting jobs nowadays for people that that you can do that as well. Sorry, that's my cat. Baby, stop it. Usually it's my cat or dog doing something. So you can, there's just so many options nowadays, online or offline, you know. It's up to you to decide what works best for you and your family. So, but these are my realistic ways of funding your home business. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good evening.